We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. Eddie James, the National League's leading hitter to this point, takes his swings. Next. Lincoln Kolb out of Idaho will be the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Batting third, the left fielder, Eddie James.
Come on, let's get one. Your pitch right here. Your pitch.
Here comes the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. This year against right-handed pitching, James is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Another one sent foul.
Stay hot, baby.
Fouled away.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You're scoring. You're scoring.
The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Benson.
Hey, one time right now. He's going.
There goes the runner. Line drive base hit.
There you go. Make the turn. Have a look. Down, 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 down,
And
down.
he's safe.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
See it. Drive it. Let's go. Right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. The next Cub up, Riley Green. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. One out, nobody on.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie James. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. That's in the basket. A home run. Solo shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now at the plate, Eddie James. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Oh, man, definitely need to take another look at that one. This was straight over his head, and that's such a tough play because he really can't see it very well as he's going back. He picks it up at the last minute and makes a ridiculous...
So a big moment here, and standing in, Riley Green. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
Green.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. James will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Now to the plate, Eddie James. Now, despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work his knocks in, and he feasts on the 3-4-5s.
Here's a drive out toward left center field.
All right, going two.
He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business as he's aboard for the 3rd time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy to finish strong and fight for the batting title up until his last at bat.
James leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Hey, your pitch.
Runner breaks for 3rd. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Vizcaino is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Standing in, Keston Hiura. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, and it's still 3-1. Digging in, Eddie James, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
All right, here we go. Let's go. Come on.
Here's the first pitch to him. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Ready with the 0-2. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his 2nd of the game, as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in 1 season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the...
So in now for Chicago, Sam Travis. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Diamondbacks will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The D-backs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Casey Mize earned his 9th win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 7 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 18 runners on base.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. The Diamondbacks try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next. Adbert Alzolay is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
The left fielder, Eddie James.
Stay hot, baby.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Will Benson. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Will Benson.
And there he goes towards second, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So 2 on with 2 away, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura.
Keston Hiura.
Hey, you get a good one up there, huh?
2-2. Here it is. Now both runners on the move. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in once again, Eddie James. He reached on a single in his first try.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
From the belt, the pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1 left for Arizona. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Now in the box, number 37. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Oh, and he misses it.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Eddie James.
This one doesn't look good. So
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder to the track, into the bleachers, and gone. solo shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb.
At the plate, Eddie James. Now, despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
Let's go, right
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work his knocks in, and he feasts on the 3-4-5s.
And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th. And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business as he's aboard for the 3rd time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy to finish strong and fight for the batting title up until his last at bat.
He swings and misses. Throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Got to question the decision to run on an 0.
Coming to the plate now, Elvis Vizcaíno. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Elvis Vizcaíno.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. James is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 9th inning.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Chicago took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Quinn Priester earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. Cesar Quezada, a Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone out onto Waveland Avenue. A solo shot here to left, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Striding in, Steve Conrad. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
The second baseman, Steve Conrad.
The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. James comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Stepping up now, Eddie James, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll go to the bottom. So coming to the plate, number 37. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
All right, here we go now.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Lewis is there, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Eddie James. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the bleachers and gone. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Striding into the box, Eddie James. Now, despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work his knocks in, and he feasts.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stevie Berman. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Hit in the air out toward left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So he's through 8 innings now, and he'll sit to prepare for one last hurrah. We've played 8 full. Arizona's on top 8-0. So coming to the plate, Eddie James, and he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
But this is speared by the first baseman, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Wow, you could feel the electricity in the air when the 9th inning started. Everyone could feel how close to history we were, but he gives up a hit and loses the no-hit bid. Man, that hurts. He just has to shake it off now and enjoy this one-hitter just the same. Great effort either way.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. The Arizona Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Thomas Helland picks up his league-leading 13th win as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. Cesar Quezada was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
This afternoon for the victorious Diamondbacks, 11 runs, 15 hits.